Welcome to my channel. The desire to watch and listen. Join us for more videos and don't forget to subscribe.
Chapter 1. A Shy Girl. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Sophie. She loved to explore the world around her, but she often had trouble understanding and speaking English. One day, as she was walking in the park, she saw a group of children playing together. They were laughing and talking in English, and Sophie felt left out. She wanted to join in, but she was too shy to speak. As she sat on a bench, she noticed a butterfly fluttering nearby. She watched as it flew from flower to flower, spreading its wings and dancing in the sunlight. Sophie felt a sense of wonder and curiosity. She decided to follow the butterfly, and it led her to a wise old owl sitting in a tree. The owl sensed Sophie's confusion and offered to help her improve her English language skills. Every day, Sophie would visit the owl and they would practice speaking and listening in English. The owl would read her stories and help her learn new words and phrases. Sophie was amazed at how quickly she was improving. One day, she decided to visit the group of children in the park again. This time, she felt confident and excited to join in their games and conversations. They welcomed her with open arms, and Sophie felt like she had found a new family. From that day on, Sophie continued to practice her English skills with the owl and her new friends. She realized that the world was full of new and exciting experiences, and she couldn't wait to explore them all with her improved English language skills.
Chapter 2. Nothing is free. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Emily, who lived in a small village. Emily loved to play with her friends and explore the world around her. One day, Emily was walking through the village when she saw a sign that said, "Free candy." She couldn't believe her luck and rushed over to the table, where a kind-looking woman was handing out candy to children. The woman smiled and offered Emily a piece of candy. Emily eagerly took it and thanked the woman. But as she turned to leave, the woman stopped her and said,
Wait, there's a catch. Nothing is truly free.
Emily was confused and asked the woman what she meant. The woman explained that while the candy was free, she was actually selling a product and hoping that Emily would come back to buy more. Emily felt disappointed and realized that the candy wasn't really free after all. She thanked the woman and walked away, feeling a little bit wiser. As Emily continued on her walk, she thought about what the woman had said. She realized that nothing in life was truly free. Even the things that seemed free often came with a catch. She thought about all the times she had taken things for granted and hadn't appreciated the true value of what she had. She knew now that she needed to be more careful and considerate in her actions. From then on, Emily made sure to ask questions and be aware of the true cost of things. She learned that while some things may seem free on the surface, there is always a price to pay. Emily never forgot the lesson. She learned it that day and continued to grow and learn from her experiences. She knew that in life, nothing is truly free, but that didn't mean She couldn't appreciate the value of the things she had.
Chapter 3. Quality is always better than quantity. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Tom who loved to play video games. He would spend hours in front of the TV, lost in the virtual world of his favorite games. One day, Tom's parents decided to take him to an amusement park. Tom was excited and couldn't wait to ride all the rides and play all the games. As they entered the park, they saw a sign that said, "Unlimited rides and games for $20. Tom's eyes lit up, and he begged his parents to buy the tickets. Tom's parents hesitated, but eventually gave in to his requests. They bought the tickets, and Tom ran off to play all the games and ride all the rides. At first, Tom was having a great time. He played all the games he wanted and rode all the rides he could handle. But after a while, he started to feel tired and bored. He had played all the games he wanted and ridden all the rides he could handle. He realized that just because something was unlimited, it didn't mean that it was always enjoyable. Tom's parents noticed that he was getting bored and suggested they take a break and get some food. Tom agreed and they sat down to eat. As they ate, Tom thought about the lesson he had learned. He realized that just because something was unlimited, it didn't mean that it was always worth it. He knew now that he needed to be more careful and thoughtful in his choices. He didn't want to waste his time and energy on things that didn't bring him joy or fulfillment. From then on, Tom made sure to consider the value of his choices before jumping in. He learned that while unlimited options may seem appealing, it's important to choose wisely and make the most of what you have. Tom never forgot the lesson he learned that day and continued to grow and learn from his experiences. He knew that in life, sometimes less is more, and that quality is always better than quantity.
Chapter 4. Music Lover.
Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Lily who loved to sing. She would sing all the time, whether she was in the shower, walking to school, or playing with her friends. Lily dreamed of one day becoming a famous singer and sharing her love of music with the world. One day, Lily's school announced that they were holding a talent show. Lily was thrilled and knew that this was her chance to show off her singing skills. She practiced every day and made sure her performance was perfect, On the day of the talent show, Lily walked out onto the stage, took a deep breath, and began to sing. The audience was amazed. Lily's voice was beautiful, and everyone cheered and clapped as she finished her performance. After the talent show, Lily's teacher approached her and told her that a talent scout had been in the audience and was interested in meeting with her. Lily was ecstatic. She couldn't believe that her dream was finally coming true. The talent scout met with her and offered her a record deal. Lily decided to take a break from her music career and focus on the things that truly mattered to her. She sang for the joy of it, spent time with her friends and family, and rediscovered her love for music. Lily was over the moon. But she soon realized that fame came at a cost. She was required to attend rehearsals, performances, and interviews every day. She didn't have time for her friends or family. And she was always exhausted. As time went on, Lily began to miss the simple pleasures in life. She missed singing for the joy of it. And she missed spending time with her loved ones. She realized that while fame was exciting, it wasn't everything. She learned that true happiness came from doing what you loved and being surrounded by the people you cared about. From then on, Lily made sure to prioritize the things that truly made her happy. She learned that while success was important, it was never worth sacrificing your happiness and well-being for. Lily continued to sing and share her love of music with the world, but she did so on her own terms. And she was happier than ever before.
To watch more videos, please subscribe.